So, today is just like a day in the life. It's my first video. It's going to be like a day in the life, and it's a pool day today. So, it's mainly just going to be the gym, but I'm also going to show you like what I'm going to have for breakfast basically. I'm having Weetabix today, and they're actually like some shit little ones from Aldi, yeah. They've got protein in them, more than the regular ones apparently. They've got 6.9 grams of protein to 0.9 grams of fat. So it's not too bad, and they're only 132 calories. I'm going to be having 7, so if I work that out, that is, I don't know, but it's like 420 or something like that. We're back. I had a problem with not filling the kettle up because I'm not right up there. I woke up about an hour ago, cut me some slack. I'm having, as I said, 7 Weetabix with a protein shake. I've got some chocolate peanut butter by Solitech Nutrition. Not sponsored, would be nice. Joking. But it's got, let me have a look. So 1 scoop is 30 grams, it's got 22 grams of protein and 2 grams of fat. So obviously, at the minute I'm bulking, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just tracking everything. So I look at mainly just protein and carbs, but you know, fats are still a thing, and we have to pay attention to make sure that we don't get too much of this. We're going to try and stay a little bit lean, obviously. I'm not the leanest chap, but we're getting there. And what we do is I have it with water because the milk is just not great. We fill it about 60%, now about 65%. Put 2 scoops of that in there, that should come to 44 grams of protein and an extra 200 calories. So after all of this, I'll be on, so this will be 250, as well as my Weetabix, that's 450, so that'll put me on 700, but because I'm having them with milk, it'll probably be more like 800-900 today. That's just as a pre-workout meal. So I just blended that off camera. Obviously, while we've done that, the kettle's boiled, so obviously some people don't like hot water with their Weetabix, they just have straight milk. So I don't get that, that's just a me thing, I guess. But I love hot water, and I like a bit of sugar as well. Obviously, not meant to have too much sugar, but who cares, honestly, who cares? It might not be optimal, yeah, but like, I don't go out drinking alcohol, so I guess that makes up for the little bit of sugar that I have. That's 6. Taking its time. I'll make 7. Oh no, I've got room for 8. Do you want 2 or 3? You want 3. So I've already worked it all out now, so it's all right. So there you go. Let me shake. Give me water. Do you want water on yours?
No.
What do you want water?
Disgusting.
It's disgusting. No, it's not. It makes it so that you don't have as many calories in the milk, and it's like makes it nice and soft. Like, melts in your mouth. What? So you just want milk, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Don't bully me. I have Blue Top, full fat, but it's bulking season, so it's okay. That's another reason why I don't have milk in my shakes. It's because obviously then it's probably going to have more fat than it would protein, and we don't want that. We want to keep it nice and lean. So I don't put too much milk. That's all that done. I need to wash the shaker out now because I use that shaker every time. I know it's the same thing every time, but it's just because it gets really like, you don't want to get the protein stuck in the bottom. You lot will probably know if you actually go to the gym and stuff like that and you make shakes yourself, you know that it'll just get stuck to the bottom, but if you don't, then there you go, you know why I've done that. I just have 1 to 2 teaspoons of sugar. So I will be using a tablespoon because I'm gangster and I'm big, and little spoons are just not it, so we're just going to go for a big spoon and just use less sugar. And that's all sorted. And then that's the breakfast done essentially. We just have a bit of sugar in it just because otherwise we're not going to have much sugar in this for the workout. I don't know if sugar actually helps, but I've noticed it gives me a little bit of sugar rush. Could be because of my ADHD, but it just helps me out quite a bit. And just like that, breakfast is done, dusted, wiped out, all finished. And next clip we will be in the gym. As I said before, it's a pool day today, So it's back and biceps. So like, here we, that, and that. Obviously, you lot know what that means, but I'm just hench. Alright, so as you guys can see here, we're just moving on to deadlifts. I'm just here to give you guys a little idea of how this is going to move. I'm going quite light here. You know, these are just warm-up sets. Obviously, I do warm-up sets for every exercise, but I'm only going to show them for deadlifts because otherwise it's going to get too long. It's going to drag the video on, and the video is long enough as it is, so I don't want to waste your guys' time. I'm just going to show you my working sets. Going to show you one set of every exercise that I do. I'm not going to show you the full 3 sets or 4 sets that I would typically do. Obviously, here we're just dropping the weight down. I just did 140, and now this is 130, just as like a drop set. I didn't give myself any rest, it was just to put some tension. But I'm just gonna let you guys get into the video, to be honest.
I'm not like them other guys. I know the game like a ref, I'm so used to it. All of my guys got 100 stripes. I gotta stay in the bag, I need it, I gotta get it like 100 times. I gotta stay in the bag, retirement money, I get it at 25. Bitch, I go get it at 25. I'ma get that shit at 25. Bitch, I got my shit at 25. King in my city, when I hit the city, my bros coming with me, they let it slide. Bitches come in and they let it slide. Don't put a brace when I get inside. Remember when I was just getting by, now I'm 2 up, I've been feeling high. They take a look at me, feel the fire. I said, I told her one day that I'd be a hero, which is 0. Hey, now you know I don't want nothing but payback now. Hey, I'm so tired of the fake shit. I just wanna take it to the top so I can take them down. Hey, now you know I don't know what is in store for me yet. Sleep niggas, they was snoring. No new friends, niggas wanna turn me out. Yeah, I was told growing up, niggas won't be patient. Brother ain't gonna be around until you really make it. Had the truth in front of him, but couldn't even face it. I gave up my soul for a musical facelift. I said, I don't want to get too jaded. I could never be replaced. I know my worth, I'm way too worthy. Turn me down, I turn myself back up. Ay, I would save you, but if you had a choice, you wouldn't save me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was born to be a hero. And check the stats on my bad bitch is 0. Hey, hey, damn, hey, I would save you, but if you had a choice, you wouldn't save me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was born to be a hero. And check the stats on my bad bitch is 0. I said I don't want nothing but payback now. Hey, I'm so tired of the fake shit. I just want to.
Right, so we're back for the gym. Good session, definitely hurting, so normally that's a good sign, but it could be a bad sign because my lower back is. But we're not gonna go there about back pain. That's for a different video. We'll talk about all the different bits and bobs about how you deadlift properly and all that sort of shit. Don't get me wrong, my form isn't perfect, but when you're doing heavy weight, you're bound to get back problems. It's all about your form, and mine isn't great, and I've got a bit of lower back pain. But that's standard. I get that every time I deadlift. As you can see from the session, it went pretty smoothly. I got to curls and I started to try and go a bit heavy. They felt good on the 25s, but I went for the 30s and it was just not it. So I had to do pull-ups at the end of my session, but in all honesty, I just didn't feel it. My back was a bit tired. I couldn't even do a single chin-up. So that's a sign that that's enough, because although you should go to a failure, sometimes it's better to give your muscles a little bit of a break. And I don't really do deload weeks and all that sort of stuff, so I just went for something that was a little more, just a relaxed session. I went heavy on deadlifts, sort of. I went for, I think I hit 140 for 4, but in all honesty, I didn't want to go too heavy today. And yeah, I got to the 4th rep. I could have got another one, but I just felt like my form wasn't great at all. Like my knees were going outwards. I'll try and I'll tilt the camera down a little bit. I'll show you guys how my legs were going. Obviously, you saw it in the clip. They're meant to stay straight, and you're meant to go down like that. But my feet ended up going like that, and I kept wriggling it up my knees. and that's just not bad. Not good for your knees. It's not good for your back. So all in all, it's just probably a bad idea to do that. But anyway, I've had my post-workout meal. I just had some tuna sandwiches with mayonnaise. I know mayonnaise isn't good for you, but it is what it is. I've had the tuna, so that's got protein, and like I say, I'm bulking, so it's one of them things where I'm focusing more on calorie intake than protein and macros and all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty much what I have in a day. I've still got dinner later on. I'm probably going to have the generic gym bro meal, which is chicken and rice, obviously. But, you know, it all just depends, because if I feel like switching it up, I'll switch it up. If I feel like having my regular shit, then I'll do it. That is the video done. If you like the video, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to. Obviously, it's all much appreciated. And if you want to drop it a dislike, the button's there for a reason. I couldn't give a shit. It's good for the algorithm either way. You know, the more interactions I get with the video, whether it's good, bad, subscribes, anything, it's still an interaction and it puts me in the algorithm. So if you hated the video, dislike it. If you like it, then it's up to you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.